Gonna do look at the garden. Things are happening, strange things, amazing things. I'm gonna do a slow video, just showing everything. And these are the basil. Isn't that pretty? The basil is very fruitful, healthy. We've had a lot of rain in the past 2 weeks, and so we got weeds growing, right? These are green onions. Let's see here. Got a couple of things. These thymes are doing really good. I like coming out here and just picking up what I need. The this was mint. Mint does better in more like a shady area. You can still I can still smell it on my hand. Mint. So I'm gonna have to grow that somewhere else. So that was a fail. And this is all an experiment. This has to be repaired. My husband's gonna repair that. The bottom fell out. So he's gonna fix that, put new wood in, and repair that one. Right here, I'm growing lettuce. So we're doing another round of lettuce that has been seeded. And here's the herb garden. So that is sage. So we see sage. This is the curry plant. I thought this was curry. That's not curry at all. Then we have dill. Dill is going to flower. And then here we got cilantro. Now cilantro is pretty cool. See, these are the seeds right here. So I want to grow more cilantro. I got seeds. I got seeds. So I got cilantro seeds. So you can see the cilantro seeds are everywhere. So I can reproduce more cilantro. And that's what is that? That is oregano. It's oregano. And then we have the what do you call it? That's cilantro back there. But I started growing cilantro. And then we got parsley over here, dill. This is a rosemary plant. So I got a little bit of everything everywhere. Sage. And this stuff smells so good too. Okay, so that's the herb garden. And then we move over here. Oh, my hands have so many aromatics. All right, so let's pan the area. Busy, busy, busy. Busy, busy bee. Okay, so we'll start over here. This stuff is growing still pretty good. I got my tea trees right there, tea tree. And then this is a tea tree. And then that's St. John's wort right there. And I just got, this area I have to be careful with because it's like kind of moist and it's shady. So I have to be careful what I put there. But that's more like, um, it's just a spot where I can just experiment and grow stuff. Okay. And look at this. Look at this little buffet. Y'all see that buffet? Y'all see that buffet? How many of y'all, look at them. They having a good time. Look at them. It's like five bees in there. They having a good time. Now, this is a squash plant. And so, yeah, it's got new blossoms, as y'all can see. So the squash, that's zucchini right there. I've had plenty of zucchini. And then, so this is the squash plant. It's coming all out the garden, doing its thing. It's coming all out the garden, but that's fine. The strawberries are kind of renewed a little bit. Now, this is something new. These are our sweet potatoes. We're growing them in buckets that are drained with holes in the bottom. So that's what we're doing there. Then I'm growing a whole new batch of kale right here. I planted this yesterday. It's been raining constantly. It's been raining like it's spring. Okay, so I have a couple of culprits out here. I have to use my human naked eye as good as possible, and I have to find the little worm that is tearing these up. And so I have to look and see if I can see it. And it's hard to see them. They blend in and they're on the bottom of the plant. So they're hard to see. And so I have to look for them and literally pull them off myself. Whatever is on this plant is eating very good. He's been eating the leaves, so I'm looking, 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 and they're very hard to see. Sometimes they're brown, sometimes they're green, and they attach themselves. I'm looking, I don't see him. I don't see him. I wish I had some kind of special glasses so I can find him. I picked one off yesterday. He was a little brown one, but they in one day they can tear up your whole tomato garden. Okay, so I got a few tomatoes that are ripe and ready to go. Okay, I got a squash creeping on the bottom down there, but I weeded this out last week, and so I'm growing peas here. Peas. I planted about 10 pea plants, so that's gonna start growing pretty rapidly. But yes, something is eating my tomato plants, and usually they're big and fat, so you can see them. But the culprit I'm dealing with right now, he's not big and fat. And they're tearing the bottom up and they're working their way up. So I kind of have to just sit with my chair and stare at the plant for a long time. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what it takes. You have to stare at the plant and you just have to take your time and let your eye go across every single plant leaf, under the leaf. That's what it takes because it's hard to see them. You can see the work, right? You can tell they're tearing it up. You can tell they're eating the shit out your tomatoes, but where are they? Where are they located? That's the part, right? So that's what I have to do. I have to just sit by the plant and just carefully look at it from every single inch. But this is going to be peas. And I put this bedpost in so that the peas can rope around that too. All right. So that's the tomatoes. And then what did I end up doing? What I ended up doing was taking my collard greens and replanting them over there. And so those will rebound. So I have what, five collard green, no, four collard green plants. And then I have butternut squash over here. And then I'm about to plant bell peppers. Now the bell peppers is tough too because them little worms, they get on the bell peppers. But I'm gonna plant probably about 20 bell pepper plants and hope for the best. Bell peppers are really expensive. It's worth growing, trust me. $2.99 a piece or $2.99 a pound. You get what, one, two bell peppers? That's like 3, 4 fucking bucks, you know. So it's worth growing. And then we have the strawberries. All right. And what else is new? This is what I did with weeding. Y'all can see what I did with weeding. Um, I take the weeds and I put them out in the sun and I let them dry, right? And then when they're good and dry, then I put them in the compost bin so they don't take up a whole bunch of space. But that's all the weedings from the garden. Okay, then there's my rosemary plant. I haven't seen my little squirrel friend. I haven't seen him. Then there's a blueberry bush. For the most part, it's done producing. And then you see this vine over here? That's going good. The muscadine vine is coming on down like I designed, and it's going to be coming across the fence and the wire. And so my goal is to see the muscadine grow on my property. So probably this coming month, muscadines are going to start falling from the trees because they're up in the trees. All right, what else we got here? The apple tree is doing good. It was something else I had. I wanted to show. It was something else. It was something else. Okay, y'all can see that the compost bin. I mean, not the compost bin, but the compost pile is coming down slowly. So I've been refilling everything up with new compost, fresh compost. That's a big pile. And so we've been hacking on the other side and hacking on this side. And so we've got plenty of compost to do gardening and stuff like that. Lots and lots to fill up pots. And so here's the strawberries. Now strawberries are just constantly reproducing. This strawberries are like weeds. I wish I had known that growing up. I would have tried to grow strawberries. Okay, so down here, this is my cilantro. One of the things I'm trying to do is learn how to keep it from flowering, when to pinch it off. That's my next thing to learn. Then I have stuff set up for me to grow you know, new things. I'm gonna go buy a curry plant today, a curry tree. Let me be correct. Now over here, I have the same thing. There's some worm that is on my plants, having a good time. I can't see it, but I'm gonna have to take some time and sit and stare till I find them and pick them off. They're definitely doing damage to my strawberry plants. I cannot see them with the naked eye. Okay, so not strawberry, tomato plants, sorry. All right, and then so this is the whole area where we just keep a lot of pots and things kind of to keep going. All right, all right, what else we got here? Oh, yes, this is new. My husband just planted this. These are sorrel plants from the islands. So they will have these buds, and I take the buds, and that's the, what do you call it? The goji berry plant. The goji berry plant is doing well. For the most part, it's produced all that it's going to produce, and I've already picked them. Then we have our strawberry, I mean, our peaches. Now, the sad thing is when you get too much water, you get splits. I just read about that. Too much water. You see all these peaches? You get splits. The fruit starts to split. I'm afraid for my pears. I'm starting to wonder if I should take my pears. So I got peaches, I've got pears. Okay. Y'all can see all my pears up there. Look at my pears. I love my pear tree. It's growing so fast. I think at least, shoot, that's about a dozen pears up there. All right. So here, let me see. These are must be NGO, not NGO. I'm sorry, GMO, because these have been growing for like 2 months and it's so tiny. So I'm pretty much giving up on these. I'm going to experiment and just see how long it takes compared to regular peppers, just to know. These came from seeds from the food I eat. Okay, these are all peppers, yellow and bell peppers. They're all peppers, different colors. These seeds came out of the food I actually eat, and these seeds are stagnant. They've been at this level for a long time, very long time. It's unsuccessful. So, with that being said, I have bought some actual organic seeds. I'm going to put those into the ground and compare how long it takes to grow. Okay. Yeah, my little peach tree is just growing, growing, growing. All right, and then we got some watermelons over here. Y'all see the watermelon? We got watermelons growing on the hill. This is a hilly area. Okay. We got all these in a row. That's blueberry. And y'all see the watermelon, plenty of watermelons growing. They're cute, aren't they? Yeah, look at the little baby. Another watermelon. Now, this one was our hope and our dream and our wish. And I just read, I mean read, but I just watched a video and it said that unfortunately, when it rains too much, the plant can't seem to control how much water goes to the melon. So the melon explodes and splits. So they're beautiful today, but if it keeps raining like this, they're going to explode. So we have quite a bit of watermelon that's growing freely here. They're so cute. And then this is pumpkin. And what else? We got pumpkin over there. So the pumpkin grows down the hill. As you can see, the watermelon starts over there and it starts coming all down. It's vining everywhere. Watermelon vining down the hill. We just let it flow, let it do what it do. And so we put this watermelon in a net and hung it so it doesn't have to get on the ground, gives it a chance. Okay, and so me and my husband, we've been working in the garden, and since we don't want the vines to fight, we decided to help them move upward. So we designed these. Uh, I guess you would say these pyramids. We designed these. It's not our new original idea. This is something that people do. So it's not like something we created, but we designed it customized to our garden. And so this is honeydew melons. And I do believe I have at least one. Yeah, I got one or two growing, but that's the beginning of a honeydew melon. Okay. And there's probably about 10 plants in here total. So something's going to pop off. This right here is cantaloupe. Y'all see the bees are very busy working. The vines are going upward, upward, upward. And then we have the cucumbers. Okay, we got cucumbers working and popping. And so you see the beginning of a cucumber there. Cucumbers is going slow. I'm not sure why, but they're going very slow. Usually they popping, 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 right? Okay. And then we got another apple tree. Haven't gotten any apples yet. And then here's some more strawberries. These strawberries are growing like weeds. And what I might end up doing is selling some of the strawberries. I just don't need that many damn strawberries. And we got the third barrel back up here. The barrels are full of agua, nasty water. And then the apple tree is popping. And it looks like we're supposed to have a bunch of berries. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? A bunch of raspberries. It looks like a bunch of raspberries is about to happen. That's what I think. And here's blueberry one, blueberry two, blueberry three, four, and five. So we got apple tree and strawberries, raspberry, blueberries, honeydew cantaloupe, watermelons, pear tree, and then what is that? Peach tree, and here also is a pear tree. Okay, and my husband he designed so that using gravity that this hose right here, this hose goes down the hill, and it can just water the trees using gravity. That's kind of cool. So I don't have to literally pour everything. Up here, I can use gravity with the hose, and the water will move. One thing I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna create a rock garden. I live in a place called Stone Mountain. And one of the things about Stone Mountain is there's a lot of stone and rock. It's a lot of rock out here. Constantly seeing rocks. Okay. And so I'm going to create a rock garden somewhere in here. Somewhere. I made this big ass mess over here with all this dirt. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I said I was going to clean that area out and flatten it out or whatever. So I made you move that dirt to like, make it more level up there. And then we're going to create a like a chill space, like a chill zone with like outdoor patio furniture and shit. That's gonna be nice. Um, but I'm thinking about taking all these random big ass rocks that I keep finding. Every time you dig, you find more rocks. So you'll just see fucking rocks everywhere. This is Stone Mountain, so they got lots of fucking stone everywhere. Quartz, all kind of stone. All you gotta do is dig. But anyway, so this is the garden. This is the new style with the pyramids so that the vines don't fight. And I've been doing a pretty good job of weeding. And so you see the watermelon is climbing out, going free, doing its thing. But it's very much like spring right now. Oh yeah, and I meant to say, my husband built these purple um, box things, so we have more surface space for container gardening. So yeah, the garden is going well. Look at my peaches. It's so beautiful. Look, you guys. Oh, so sweet, so sweet. It's just amazing to grow stuff and to watch it happen, right? I gotta come pick my tomatoes. Let me just pick them now. Let me pick them now for the fucking bugs get them. I'll pick them now and take them in the house. Come on. So I got 3 tomatoes, 4 tomatoes. These are called grape tomatoes. Oh, these are called grape tomatoes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A couple of them are not good. Let me drop those. Take the ones I want. Yeah, stuff waste sometimes. But I have some that I can take and put in food. Once they have holes or anything like that, I don't fool with them. I want good products to take into the kitchen. So anyway, but yeah, I can pull out cilantro, herbs, all kind of stuff. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. I was so excited about my it's not echinacea. Look what I got. Them blackberries. They're not blackberries. These are elderberries. I finally got some, y'all. I've had this plant forever and nothing ever happened. And finally got some elderberries. Got them, got them, got them. They're coming. So that's exciting. That's exciting. The elderberry is finally producing. Now you have to be careful with elderberry because it it can get you sick. Elderberry can get you sick. You have to know how to boil it and what temperature is a process. So this ain't some shit you just go and pop in your mouth. You'll be fucked up. That and the St. John's wort. I don't know where my little squirrel is. I don't know what happened to his little ass. But yeah, everything's growing good. Got a nice little garden going. But yeah, me and my husband, we get plenty of work done. And this one right here is our elephant ear uh, plant. And it is really flourishing and being beautiful. So there's a pan of the garden, and I'll be planting peppers soon. But I need to really come and stare at my tomato plants and find out why and where the goddamn worms are, because they killing it. They killing it. But I'm trying to go organic, so I'm not going to do too much more than that. Anyway, that's the end of my garden update video. Ashe. Have a great day.